fine confidence, very audible. Yo, let's go and watch the young man and be back and dissect more.
You play three different players out of position. You play Olaimo, who is a natural right back at left back, and you play Lukman in the midfield instead of that. And you play Chukwueze deeper when it's position to. Why do you position this?
Look, I think this young man needs to be kept for the sports journalism space in Nigeria, right? Because for such a young boy to start this at an early age, look, he's one to reckon on. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel right here, DJ Parker Rich. Of course, my name is Diokpa PKB. How you guys doing now? Hope you guys are cool. Yeah, we are back here, and today I've seen something interesting, right? At least I've been alive for, let's say, almost like 2 decades or more. But growing up until this point, I don't see this before. But you know, after the Zimbabwe-Nigeria game in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, there's usually a press conference, right? Both before and after. So that's like pre and post. So the post press release that occurred at the stadium, of course, the Gutsu Akpabio Stadium, I saw something interesting and I thought I should pick on it. And it happens that one young gentleman, fine young boy, right, was actually part of the journalists who were asking Eric Chele questions regards to the draw that occurred at Uyo, which is, of course, the Gusu Akpabio Stadium. The post-match interview happened. Eric Chele was there, of course. Sports journalists across the world and in Nigeria as well was also there. But there was this particular young boy that I saw asking Eric Chele questions, and not just any type of question, a sensible question, to be precise. Even me, I'm not sure I'll be able to ask that question if I'm given the platform, even talk less of the confidence. This guy's confidence was top notch, and I think I should commend him for that. I haven't seen that thing in Ghana for over some time now. I've been following sports and watching, post-match interviews and all of that in Accra, Ghana. I haven't seen such a young boy actually being given the opportunity to actually ask questions, not just any question, like I said, very sensible questions at that post-match conference with Eric Chele. I'm sure even Eric Chele himself was caught off guard because the question was pretty straight. How can you play 3 players out of position? Somebody is a left back and you are playing, let's say, you are playing at right back. Which coach does that? So that question from that young boy got Eric Chele a bit confused, but he was able to ask the question. But the focus is on the young man. Fine confidence, very audible. Yo, let's go and watch the young man and be back and dissect more.
You play three different players out of position. You play Olaimo, who is a natural right back at left back, and you play Lukman in the midfield instead of that. And you play Chukwueze deeper when it's position to. Why do you position this?
So I said I want to play in diamond because I like to find the player between the lines, between the player in number 10 position. So if you see the first half, if you score a goal, this was a very good system. So Chukwueze play inside, but if you see in first half, sometimes he was on the side. And for Ola and Bright,
Guys.
Ola sometimes playing on the.
Guys, look, I think this young man needs to be kept for the sports journalism space in Nigeria, right? Because for such a young boy to start this at an early age, look, he's one to reckon on. And I'm saying it here. Let's give him that momentum. Let's keep him. If you guys have details of the boy, you can share. Maybe he's working with a particular media house, maybe that we don't know about. You can share his details with us in the comment section. Let us know his name and whichever media house he's working with. Because I feel the young man is doing really, really well at this young age. How many young people will even have the confidence to be there and have the opportunity to ask a head coach of Super Eagles? Yo, kudos to the young man, and whoever is actually holding this boy down, please keep him, because I'm saying it on authority here. He will be one of the best journalists, sports journalists from Nigeria, if we should give him, good training, consistency, and space of time to actually learn more. I'm sure he will do it. So kudos to the young man on behalf of DJ Power Courage, of course, Mazi and myself, Diokpa PKB. Kudos to him. He should keep the good work going on. And it's genuine. It's genuine that he has loves for sports. And if this is the part he wants to take, kudos. But I have questions for you guys. Very interesting questions. It's been a few days, but I think we all haven't recovered from the draw we picked up from the Akpabio Stadium. And the first question is, do you actually think it's a tactical error, just like the young man was asking? Eric played a few players out of position. Maybe if he had played them in their natural position, maybe they would have done amazingly well. That was the question from the young boy. Do you think it was tactical errors, or you think maybe the boys didn't have enough zeal or enough energy, vim? Let's not even talk about that, because personally I think the stadium was full to capacity. So if it's about energy and zeal, they had all of that on the day. But still, let me still ask you, do you think it's actually because of the energy or the spirits? They didn't look like they wanted to play, or like their spirit was down, their morale was down? Which one is it? Tactical error? Energy was down? They even know what they were doing, or what? And the final question will be, do you think that the Akpabio Stadium itself is a cursed ground? Because after the match, even me myself, following the feeds on social media, some people were saying, hey, Akpabio Stadium, anytime Super Eagles will go play for there, every time they know if you bring win, they know if you bring joy to Nigerians and all of that. And this narration has been in the conversation for some time now. And so, guys, let us know. Share with us. Do you think the Akpabio Stadium is genuinely not a place for Super Eagles to play? Maybe they should be in Lagos or Abuja or some other stadium. Because I think looking at Akpabio Stadium is a very nice stadium. I mean, everything seems to be right when it comes to stadium-wise. If you need a stadium for players to play, this is a very good stadium to have footballers to play in. And so what is the myth? What is the case conversation? Where is that coming from? I mean, as Africans, you know how we do things. But guys, genuinely, let us know. What do you think was the mistake? Was it the fact that they played in Akpabio Stadium, or tactical error, or maybe something else happened that it couldn't help Super Eagles grab the entire 3 points? Because this is going a long way to affect Super Eagles in terms of the table for the qualification for the World Cup. And Super Eagles has to be there, because Ghana did there, Nigeria too for day there. And so, just about me wrapping up, to the young man again, kudos to him. And when the video was posted, there is a few reactions there I think I should share with you. So this one is coming from NASA. There's like, let me check this one. Benny Talk says, the small boy question shocked Eric Chile. He didn't see it coming. I think I agree with that, because if you saw the look on his face after the boy asked the question, you're like, yo, young man, are you asking me that? Wow, okay, let me see what I can see. Another one says, at Olarin Waju says, why he no come coach them? Oh, how you go if you coach them? Into, sometimes when you are playing draft or you're playing games, sometimes the people who stand behind sees the game more than you, so they have to ask questions. So I think it's fair there. Zimbabweans, what have you done to Niger? Same question we're asking. Someone commented, the boy says, nice one, G. Imagine SA, they don't have any player that play in Europe, but yet good management, they are doing good. Maybe it could be management issues, we don't know. Let us know what you think. It's a trash system, and he's not a good coach, or more be coming down if problems start, be coming down. So those are a few of the comments or reactions to the entire draw that happened between Nigeria and Zimbabwe in the Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. So guys, let me see in the comment section. Let me know your views. Kudos to the boy. If you have some motivational words to share with him, you can also drop in the comment section. And what do you think caused the draw between Nigeria and Zimbabwe? Is it tactical issues, management issues, or is it that the Akpabio Stadium is a cursed grounds? Let us know in the comment section. My name is Diokpa PKB. Bye for now. I'll be back with another exciting episode. See you soon.
DJ Paco Rich.